no one. Sorry, I did not. I didn't warn anybody I was going live, so and I don't even know what I'm. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what we're gonna do right now. But I'm gonna fire up the old Discord, and I'm gonna let them know. Oh, downloading update. Of course, there's always an update. All right, let's go to Patreon, because I want patrons to know how to access the Discord. Let's see. Let me switch my account. Hopefully I'm streaming to the right channel. Rebecca Versus. I am. There we go. Oh, but the stream is currently unlisted. So let's go ahead and make that public. And then we'll get a shareable link. And I'm going to share it to Discord. Oh, what just happened? I feel like something just changed. Where is my... oh, there it is. Jesus. All right, send in that. Hey, Miath, how is it going? All right, I'm going to post on Patreon as well, because I was starting to write this week's newsletter, and I didn't really have much. In lieu of the newsletter. Yeah, existentially terrible makes sense. Hey, Don Pedro. Hey, Mick. Yeah, that's why I figured, let's get back into the habit of streaming. Let me find a Discord invite link. I never have one when I need one. Server settings, I guess. Invites. Here we go. And it's like discord.gg, right? All right, hopefully that works. Members. Allow comments. Don't charge. All right. Hey, Don Chaminster. Hey, Todd. Oh, Ram's horn. Hey, Purple. There's Rams. Okay. So yeah, I've had some people on Patreon ask about accessing the Discord, and now I've posted that for everybody. Yeah, so I didn't really have any goal here. Some Overwatch. Oh, I wish. Hola, Aldo. ¿Cómo está? Hi, Craig. Um, I don't think I have. Hey, Catherine. Ripping some fat blunts. That's a good idea. I did just get a weed delivery, but it's all edibles. What is my Steam password? Or sign in with QR. Use the Steam mobile app. That sounds fun. Let's try that. Do I have the Steam mobile app? It's not a Rebecca stream if I'm not going through uh, complicated things in order to log into something or do something relatively simple. So yeah, we do have some options. One of these days, I would really like. So I have this kit. I'm not going to do it now because I don't feel like setting up the cameras properly. Hi, Craig. Terrible. How are you? Yeah, purple. I feel you on that. So I have this crocheting kit that my husband got me for Christmas last year, and I thought it'd be fun to learn to crochet on stream. So, but I have to first like clean up my desk. My desk is a nightmare right now. And so I have to clean it up first, and then I have to like use the indie cam so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Why is the Steam mobile app is not? Oh wait, there we go. Complaining about it worked. So yeah, I also agree. I feel like even though there's excess calories in the edibles, it's not that bad, and it's better than burning my lungs. Like I don't like, I have a bong, but I'm definitely one of those dorks who has a coughing fit with every rip. Okay, I've downloaded the Steam app, and now they've sent a message to my email to do the two-factor. All right. I will not read it out loud without thinking. Oh, shit. How's my dog? My dog is good. We had a little bit of we went for a hike today, and it's beautiful outside. I've noticed he's been wanting to play the past few days. Um, sign in by scanning a QR code. Yes. Approve your sign-ins with one touch. Yes. I do want to do that. Enter the code we sent to your phone. Oh my god. But they send it to my Google Voice number. So this is just all right. So yeah, we went on a hike, and I can't believe like we have been going on hikes for 8 years, and this is the first time this has ever happened. I turned around and Indy wasn't there. Like, I never get too far ahead of him. But in this case, I had been walking down a hill. And so I turned around and I didn't see him. So I walked, hey, Spencer. So I walked back up to the top of the hill. Oh, here we go. Scan a QR code. Oh, wait, to sign in as me. But I don't want to do that right now. Okay, hold on. This is so complicated. I'm already signed in on Steam on my laptop, so I'll just open Steam on my laptop. Where do I find that? Oh, cool. The top navigation bar is broken, so I can't. Why is this so hard? Why is everything so hard? Anyway, I walked back up to the top of the hill, and there's like really no trees around. It's a pretty open area, right? And I didn't see him anywhere. Sorry, I shouldn't have paused there. And he's fine, by the way. Um, and so I'm calling him, and he's not coming. And after a couple of like minutes, like normally if he gets distracted smelling something, he'll, finish that first, but never more than 30 seconds. And I couldn't see him anywhere. It was the most bizarre thing. Um, and so I was really starting to panic. And I'm like, come on, do not do this to me. um, and so eventually I ran back down the hill, and he had somehow gotten ahead of me, and he was like standing on the trail, like looking for me. So from his perspective, I got lost. Um, but I think I figured out what happened. Uh, and hold on, I'm gonna remove authenticator. Yeah, because I can't find where to find the fucking QR code. So there's like the main trail, and then there's a smaller trail we sometimes take that is like closer to the trees, and it is a bit further down. And how am I logged in already? Wait, maybe I was was supposed to use that authenticator. Anyway, I think he just like he was on the other trail, and he accidentally got ahead of me. Make the Steam mobile app on your phone. Okay. And then there were guys nearby. Oh, hi. Are you here to tell the story with me? Um, there were guys nearby with chainsaws, and so it was really hard to hear. So I think he couldn't hear me calling him. And then oh, thanks, Robert. Hi. And so he, like either he couldn't hear me at all. Do you want a treat? Or he just couldn't like locate where I was. But we had only like just started the hike. We were like 10 minutes in, and I was just like, okay, we're going home now. That was too stressful. All right, let's adjust the camera a bit. And so now also, I really want to, I started to do this like 2 years ago, and then I really dropped the ball. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to train him. Like, it wouldn't necessarily help in this situation because he like literally could not find me. But instead of calling him, because like I was calling him, he couldn't find, like he didn't hear me or whatever, or just wasn't interested in coming. And then and then I moved around, and so he couldn't find me. So I want to train him better to come when the air tag on his collar goes off. So I don't have his collar, but I do have my car keys. So let me make sure that this is the right one. Yeah. So I wanted to associate that sound with treats. Yeah, Mick, I have actually. Really? You're just going to take it and run? So yeah, we're going to keep doing that. Yeah, Mark, like that's the thing. He's generally not interested in being further than like 20 feet from me at any time. I know he was focused. So it is kind of funny. Why don't you come in here and lay down so the nice people can see you? And maybe then you'll get more treats. What if I keep the bag in front of me like this? He really likes these Newman's Own treats. there's like so many moving parts here that I need to like I'm controlling the camera. Okay. Yeah, so he's really good on hikes. And I'm glad that this when it happened, it was in like a big open space where like my husband could have got to me quickly, um, if he needed to. Uh, oh yeah, that's Josh. That's exactly, yeah. Hey Misty, do they taste like salad dressing? Uh, I more associate him with Fig Newmans. That was like the first Newman thing. Should we do another one? Are you getting it? Are you getting that the noise? Uh, so yeah, that was so stressful that I immediately was just like, yeah, we're going home. So a very short hike, but I think it counts as high intensity interval training because my uh, my heart rate was through the roof. Oh, that was a big stretch. Now we need to lower the camera a bit. Um, those of you who are patrons overseas, I'm so proud of myself. I got all of the international indie Christmas cards out. Uh, hey, Strawman. Yeah, I'm training Indy to associate those beeps with treats because that's his AirTag sound that I can activate from my phone. So if he ever gets away from me in an area where he can't hear me very well, that sound will tell him, oh, it's time to go find mom. Sorry if it sounds annoying. I should probably move it away from the microphone. I'm breaking these up into like little tiny pieces so that Hi Pia. Um I've been working through things. uh exactly, Aldo. Yeah, so I talked a bit about this yesterday. I did a wait, what's today? No, today's Friday. Jeez. Yesterday is kind of a blur now. So, hey Crush. Yeah, Wednesday I actually had a pre-planned patron live stream where I answer questions for patrons who pledge $5 or more. So, and I actually had to skip October because we had that week of 100-degree temperatures and we don't have air conditioning here. And so I was like, well, I can't skip again. So let's just do this. So I did start that stream with a long ramble about my feels. And actually, I think it helped. It helped me organize my thoughts a little bit and like get out those feelings. And also, it really helped because it allowed me to identify a way that I could be positive and make positive change moving forward. And straw man, lemon, it's Wednesday. So I literally opened with that joke on the live stream. So so one of the ways that so some things expressed by the patrons in that live stream helped me identify that one of the positive things I can do is, by the way, picture unrelated. I just realized, like, I'm showing, that's my desktop. I just have like whatever the default desktop is. So, oh yeah, Thomas, that was very funny timing, Thomas. Yeah, no, it's just so one of the positive impacts I can make is um, uh, continuing to provide a community, because one of the first things I did on Wednesday before the live stream was to check in with my neighbors, who are, some of whom are vulnerable, like literally, vulnerable now, or, will be in January, and, who knows. So, yeah, we all checked in with each other, and we all agreed that, like, we're very blessed, hashtag blessed, to live in a neighborhood where we all support each other. And so I was talking a little bit about that on the live stream, and I realized, like, oh, well, first of all, not everybody has that kind of supportive neighborhood around them. And second of all, this is a neighborhood, this is a community. You guys watching right now are part of this community. I have basically, I haven't done really any online socializing this year. I've talked about this a lot, so, I won't go into it, but I've just had a bad, like, mental health year. This has been a bad brain year. So obviously, this week hasn't helped much. But because of that, I stopped streaming regularly, and I stopped checking in on my Discord. Well, one way that I can hey, bunch of characters I can't pronounce, sorry. So one way I can make positive change is by getting it together enough to get back into these regular streams and to check in on my Discord more often, and like keep that community healthy and wholesome for you guys who maybe don't have the benefit of an in real life community. And especially for those of you, I know that there are a lot of you who are trans and non-binary and bi POC, so I want you guys to have that, because I know in the past, I've found a lot of, like, love and support online when I didn't have that IRL community. So yeah, so I'm going to be, he's given up. He's like, the treats have stopped coming. He'll be back. Yeah, so by streaming more and by checking in on the Discord, I hope to help provide that for you guys. So, sorry, burp, Coke burp. So yeah, if you are interested, I left a link on, if you're on Patreon, there's a link to the Discord. I should probably drop the link. Trying to think of what the easiest way to, I have to, like, sign in order to chat. Why is everything so difficult online? Wait, do you want me to do tricks, or do you want Indy to do tricks on stream? I assume the latter. So yeah, that's my my hope. I hesitate to guarantee that I'm going to be streaming, back to my, oh, great, Rifter, thanks. The Discord community over there, they're so cool, and yes, okay. Yeah, they're such a positive and supportive community, and so yeah, I hope you enjoy. Shake. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of the best way to post. Probably from my laptop. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah, I'll try to get back to that. My classic stream schedule was 2 p.m. till whenever. Um, oh, Catherine, you might have tried to post a link, and I don't think it lets you because everything sucks. So hold on. Copy link. Okay, I'm on it. I am on it. I'm going to open my own stream. I'm gonna not look at myself. Okay, here we go. Yes, there we go. Misty, so long as somebody is still, like, I wouldn't have blamed you guys for all just abandoning the Discord because I have been so absentee, but I'm glad that you guys are still there. So, yeah, like it's a great Discord. So my hope is that I will so he's standing in the doorway looking at me. So I'm going to, let's see. Come. Do you get it? Do you get the beep treat? Beep treat? Doesn't need, maybe it needs to be closer to you. We'll keep working on it. Aw, Misty. And let's be real, it would be cigarettes. Milk is disgusting. Oh my God, David. Yes. Oh wait, first, one of you earlier asked if I considered birding, and the answer is yes. Real quick, I do. I have the Cornell Merlin Bird ID app, and I really enjoy using that. And with my bird buddy, I've been trying to get a little bit better about like identifying birds, and I really like that. Okay. 2 Discords? No, just the one. Same one. Wait, did I posted the link to the right thing, right? Okay. So you all probably know how I feel about Sabine. Is it Sabina? I've noticed he says Sabina. I think Germans do pronounce everything like that. Oh, the Skepchick Discord. Oh, that's, yeah. Are people still there? Oh my God. Sorry, I've abandoned that one. Oh, that's awesome, Mick. And cool, Pia. Yeah, there's a lot of okay, and Misty, we've gone down that road. Yeah, I think it is Sabina. So I said Sabine before, but all right, but to catch you guys up, if you haven't seen my videos on her, Sabina Hoffenstetter is or Hassenfelder, whatever. I'm such a jerk. She's a physicist. Like a year or two ago, I did a video about some physics topic where she had weighed in on some physics news, and I found it interesting. I think it was a video. It could have been a newsletter, but I'm pretty sure it was a video. And I was like, oh, I really like her take on this. She seems well regarded, and what she's saying makes sense to me, and it seemed like other people agreed with her, other physicists. So mispronounced Craig. So I So yeah, I referenced her glowingly and I subscribed to her. And then she posted this video about trans kids and puberty blockers, and it was terrible. Like, it was very both sidesy. She referenced completely debunked studies, and so I was like, this is shit. And I previously like recommended her channel, so I have to make a video being like, here's the stuff that she's wrong about here. And after I posted that, I actually heard from and so I think when I posted it, my outlook was, here's somebody who is a good physicist and makes great physics videos, but now she's like going outside of her area of expertise and maybe not getting things right. But after I posted the video about the trans kids, I heard from some physicist friends who were like, yeah, she's not very good at physics either. I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, she gets a lot of stuff wrong and she's kind of a crank, even when it comes to physics. So I was like, wow, okay, so she's a right nightmare. And then like later on she made a video about how good capitalism is, and somebody sent it to me and I was like, okay, let's do that too. So I've made two videos specifically about how she was wrong. And so recently someone sent me Professor Dave's video. And I had previously, like, YouTube had recommended his videos before, and like I literally had only seen like a clip of him being very like shouty debate bro. It felt very like 2008 New Atheist. And so I dismissed him. I'm like, he was doing like, he was on the correct side. I think he was like debunking flat earthers or something, but he was like shouting at them and calling them morons, which, me, I can be mean, but it's not that he wasn't my style. So when somebody sent me this video, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this already, but okay, I'll give it a watch. And so Professor Dave, yeah, the penicillin one, Pia. So yeah, Professor Dave I don't actually know what his field of study is, but he does like these science communication, like flat earth debunking videos. And so he made this video about, yes, okay, David, we're on the same page. This video about how Sabina has been, it's more of an overarching video about how she is directly or indirectly, purposely or not, courting science deniers, because she makes all these videos where the thumbnail and the headline are things like, scientists suck now, physics is over, stuff like that. And then even in the videos, she, is he biochem? Let them fight. Yes, I'm glad we're all kind of on the same page on this. Yeah, and so she's like, and those videos, compared to her like just normal like sharing science news videos, those videos do big numbers, and he thinks that maybe she is leaning into the science denial, and it's disturbing. And I agreed with all of that, but then at the end of the video, or near the end, he's like, I've seen other people criticize her for speaking outside of her area of expertise, but I do that. And I'm like, there's a difference. It's fine to speak outside of your expertise, but if it's outside of your expertise, it's really important that you get it right. Like, I every week speak outside of my area of expertise. That's not what I'm criticizing. I'm criticizing, and he wasn't speaking at me. Like, he didn't mention me at all. But yeah, it's like, it's totally okay to go outside of your area of expertise, but get it right. Especially when trans kids well, and adults, when trans lives are at stake, get it fucking right, you know? Um, so yeah, he did a little like waffling at the end that I was unimpressed by. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good video, and I enjoyed that, like, this debate bro now, because like I got a lot of pushback on my videos with people saying like, well, you're not a scientist, you're just jealous of her, blah blah blah. So here's somebody with, I think, a larger platform than me who is a scientist coming out and being like, yeah, this lady sucks. So today I was like, oh, and by the way, I shared that video with the physicists who had told me that she sucks. And I was like, chickens are coming home to roost, I think. Enjoy this. And so, and I also told them like my feelings like about this guy previously and how I was like, I'm not saying this guy's a hero, but so yeah, this morning I'm like, I have to, so I've got all of the holiday cards going out and I need to sign them, address them, and, seal them up in the envelopes, put the stamps on. It's kind of mindless work. So I was like, let's put on some YouTube videos, but they're all like bleak, because of this week. And then the algorithm blessed me with a new Professor Dave video because, unbeknownst to me, because why would I know? I do not subscribe to her anymore. Sabina responded in a video to the Professor Dave video, and now here he is responding to her response. I sent it to one of my friends, and I was like, I take back the things I said about not really being a big fan of this guy, because today more than ever, I needed a video to put on in the background that wasn't about the election. And I fucking love this drama. Shoot this into my veins. I love it. This is like, I haven't been this excited for YouTuber on YouTuber action since the James Somerton debacle. Yes, David, that's what I was thinking too. Like, I am so hoping that she responds again. Please do not stop this feud. I know, Don Pedro, it's not for everybody. I love mess. I watch Real Housewives sometimes. So I couldn't have been happier. And Professor Dave's video did not disappoint. First, he tore into her fans who had come to his comments on the last video and clearly didn't watch it. And then he goes in on her response, and it's really funny. So I've really been enjoying it. If you, like me, love mess, I recommend you check out Professor Dave's channel. Oh my God, yes. You know what that is these days? Is like the new version of that is live streamers reacting to someone reacting to their live stream, and you just see progressively smaller like videos of them in the corner. Yeah. I love it. I hope it never ends. Also through that, I learned that like she left her her position because she didn't like the hours and the commute, and like, oh, that's good. Yeah, we're bad people. For sure. Josh Strife Hayes. I don't know who that is. Same. I fully admit to being a bad person with sick desires. Like I'm still subscribed to. I still follow the Herman Cain subreddit, the Herman Cain Award. I'm a bad person. If you're not familiar, Herman Cain is the was the Trumpy guy. He was Trump's token black guy who went to a Trump rally and got COVID and died. Such a bad person. And so the Herman Cain Award subreddit, they find, like, they post screenshots of people, usually on Facebook, talking about how the vaccine is nonsense and masks are for pussies, and then like a couple months later they're in a hospital, and then there's the GoFundMe, and then there's the funeral announcement. I'm a bad person. Bye, Craig. Craig couldn't handle it. He's like, you guys are horrible. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. All right, Warren. I'm probably going to end up following that too. I remember one of my first office jobs in my 20s. It's really dark. I'm sorry. Oh, Ben Shapiro retweeted me once, like last year, because I was saying how much I hate that guy who did Mother and The Whale. Can't think of his name right now, but I hate him, and because I forgot about the wrestler in Black Swan, Aronovich, whatever. And I guess, I don't know, for some reason conservatives hate him too, and so he retweeted me, and as soon as I saw it, I changed my username to Ben Shapiro can't get his wife's pussy wet, I think. Aronofsky, yeah. And it was up on his at the top of his Twitter profile for quite a number of hours before he noticed and undid his retweet. Also, the story I was going to tell about how terrible I am. So in my early 20s, at this office job I had a few friends, and I asked them if they wanted to do a death pool, which is where you make a list of usually like celebrities who, and if they die in that year, you get points. This is so dark. And you get, the way you figure out how many points it is you take 100 and subtract their age when they die, and that's how many points you get. So you get more points, death pool for cutie. You get more points for younger people dying, and they were excited to do it. And so they were like, let's get some more people in so we can get the kitty up, And so I asked around some other coworkers, and my boss just stared at me, and he was like, yeah, I don't bet on death. And I was like, fair enough. Sorry. Sorry. And then the worst part is that that was the year that Anna Nicole Smith died, and my friend had her on the list, and I just remember, like, we're all at our desks, and she screamed. And I was like, what is it? And she's like, I don't know whether to be happy or sad because I loved her so much, but I get so many points. So we only did it the 1 year. Yeah. Oh, yes, Stromwatch. Yeah. And yeah, similar things have been done for Kissinger and Thatcher. One of my favorite jokes that I that I've seen recently, semi recently. Um, you know how like in England, there's that's England is Turf Island. It's where all the transphobes hang out. And I saw somebody. This has made the rounds. You've probably seen it, but somebody was like, "You guys need to calm down. England already has a gender-neutral bathroom. It's called Margaret Thatcher's grave." Hey, intellectual. Good timing. Yeah. So yeah, and basically, I'm a bad person, but you know, I do. I try to tamp it down. You can only you only learn the really dark stuff in these live streams. Don't don't clip it. Oh yeah, I was subscribed to QAnon Casualties, but that one was actually just too depressing. Oh, about Reagan. Oh, is bumper stickers good? Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to just unsubscribe from QAnon Casualties. Yeah, I do. I have a very dark sense of humor, and you know, it comes out sometimes, but I usually edit around that stuff for the main channel videos because I know that, you know, obviously with the dead squirrel, I kind of let that go because I was in a manic state Tuesday morning. Hey, cringe. Welcome. Hopefully, uh, hopefully it'll become more common for you to stumble across Rebecca Watson streams, because yeah, I do want to get in the habit of doing it more often. So yeah, we're gonna aim for 2 p.m. Uh, I'll see. Oh, did it? Did the Project 2025 one get? I was actually struggling with this because my friends expressed similar thoughts in regard to the like the Herman Cain Award. It's like, thank you, Pia. Man, they got real. People got real angry about it though. They didn't know what they were angry about, but they got angry. So, yeah. The problem is that I did see who was it? Some journalist I follow said not even fascists deserve fascism, and I was like, I have to spend some time meditating on that because I don't know if I agree. I don't know. I think I do agree when I think about it. Um oh, take off the S. Good to know. Good one, none of your business. Go post that in the Discord. Um I do agree because, you know, I don't believe in free will. I believe that we all are a product of our inputs, our, you know. So, but yeah, that is one where like, so like the COVID thing, it's like, oh, these people were tricked, you know, and they fell for it. So in a way, like I feel worse for the Herman Cain awardees than I will for the, you know, the Trump voters who get deported, because I think that it was easier to fall for the COVID nonsense. But yeah, I've been wrestling a lot with like, I mean, how dumb do you have to be? And like at some point, consequences. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. My next video will be about this stuff. I'm going to make just like an overtly political, like, yeah, like they are victims. And at the same time, it's like, you know, that is the classic. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. At the same time, like, there is something satisfying about seeing consequences. But you know, the main point that I think I don't know if I'm going to get into this in the video, but something I did come to a conclusion on was that when COVID started and I saw people spreading misinformation, I thought to myself, well, and I think I even said this in a video, like, at some point, if things continue the way they look like they're going, the evidence for this is going to be overwhelming. And these people are going to have to admit that COVID is real and deadly. Like when the morgues are overflowing and they're stacking bodies in trailers, that masking works when people who wear masks and stay inside die less, and that the vaccines work when people who are vaccinated don't die as much. And so at some point, like in a year, in 2 years even, the people who spread this misinformation will have to come to terms with that. And the thing I learned is, like, no, they don't. They will just continue they'll make up reasons for, like, oh, excess deaths, those were from the vaccine, like they will just make stuff up. So even while, like, you can feel some of that schadenfreude to, like, see someone face the consequences of their actions, the rest of them aren't going to learn from it. They just don't. So yeah, they said the morgue trucks were fake. I've never seen Don't Look Up, but I've heard that, like, that's the moral of that, is like they just won't, So, oh, cringe. Cringe. Go back and rewatch the stream. We talked all about Professor Dave and Sabina Hassenfeld maybe like half an hour ago. So yeah, Catherine, I agree with that. So yeah, so I think probably on Monday for patrons at least. Well, maybe. We'll see. I was planning to have to make a video today, and I just was like, no, I can't do that. So maybe Monday for patrons. It'll just be like, I know it won't be for everybody. It might not, it won't be a popular video, and this is one of those times when I'll probably be told to stay in my lane, but I can't just like continue making videos without being like, okay, here's where we are. So I'm going to talk about the election and about like my own goals moving forward. And I'll probably mention like how I'm going to be streaming more often, how I'm going to be in the Discord more often. So please join the Discord. And if you're not following this channel already, by the way, if you haven't noticed, this is my alt channel. It's where I post live streams that aren't patron live streams, and cute indie videos and travel videos and stuff like that. So make sure you're subscribed to this as well and get alerts for when I go live. Thank you, Electual. I appreciate that. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Gonna wrap it up there. But hopefully I'll be back next week with live streams. I will figure out my Steam login. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll learn to crochet. I still have my soldering iron and stuff on the desk. So I'm going to decide whether to put that away, or maybe we get back into some electronics learning, stuff like that. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you too. All right, I'll talk to you guys next